Hey friends, how's your love practice going? Drop me a line in the comments so that I know and so that everybody else can share in your wins. I am checking in for day 3. This is actually from yesterday because I had the full realization last night and then I didn't have a chance to make the video, so I'm making it right now. So the way love showed up for me was in the form of grace. And it was grace for myself, and there's something really remarkable about it that I'll explain in just a minute. So what happened was yesterday I was supposed to be or I had signed myself up for this meeting that occurred at 6 a.m. And that's important because that is not a typical time for me to be awake on a Saturday morning. So I needed to set an alarm so that I could make it to this Zoom meeting. And I had it on my calendar. I remembered it the night before, like I had thought about it. And for whatever reason, like I didn't set the alarm. So totally missed the meeting. And then I woke up and still didn't remember. It took hours and I got like an email or a notification or something with somebody's name in it that was going to be in the meeting. I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. I can't believe I forgot that. And what's really remarkable is that in the past, and I know that this is probably true for some of you too, my mind would have immediately gone to, how irresponsible, like I've been setting an alarm for myself to get up in the morning for 40 years. How could I possibly do this? Which is kind of shame-based. And then, I confirmed that I was going to be there and then I wasn't. So guilt and all this. And what's remarkable is that none of that happened. I just realized I'd missed the meeting and I was like, oh, interesting. I wonder, what this is, what lesson this is, what opportunity this is. I wonder, so it's immediately more like, oh, interesting, like curiosity. And then it was like, well, I know I'm always exactly where I need to be when I need to be there, like, divine right order, divine right timing. So, and I'll let it go. And I just went on about my business. And that's one of the reasons I didn't realize until later how remarkable it was and how different the reaction was just to myself, just internally, right? And what a blessing that was. And I thought, another name for grace could really just be space, right? Like you just have some space, you just have some buffer between something happening and you assigning meaning to it. Right? Like just right away, there's a story, there's all these emotions involved there. And that when that doesn't happen, what you get to do is assign the meaning that's actually in alignment with reality, as opposed to assigning the meaning that is your program or your previous story or what's happened in the past or, all this other stuff. That just gave me enough buffer, enough space to look at it from a higher perspective. And the higher perspective is always like curiosity, openness. What is this showing me? What am I showing myself? So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys because that was a big change and something that just happened, automatically. It wasn't something that I had to like redirect my thoughts, which that is the practice, right? That's what you practice for a long, long time is redirecting your thoughts. Catch it, redirect it, catch it, redirect it. And I was so excited and so happy that I didn't have to catch and redirect. It just happened. It just happened naturally. So, that is how love is showing up for me. And I would love, again, to know how it's showing up for you. And I will check in with the next one. All right, until then, peace.